Let me finish this THC.
Yeah, no.
Muted.
Got no audio on the
Down there.
no, there's no audio. It's supposed to be. See, it says it's there, but it's not.
Cut it off. We'll be right back. We'll be right back, folks. Fucking Grant.
Do you want to go?
Are we even recording on the actual?
Yeah, we're live.
Right? No, but the other deal.
No, that's we're recording on this. I can take it from that.
Okay.
Too.
Hot
So
start. Hot start. All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Pot of Gold. I am your host, Mike, tonight. I'm joined by Grant, the producer, and he looks very confused. We're having trouble recording, just like clockwork. Brett is on vacation this week. A very well-deserved vacation. So, fortunately, I'm not doing this solo. Grant is going to step up, talk more than usual, not too much.
Potentially.
But we're going to keep him tight. A lot to go over tonight. First and foremost, I just want to give a big shout out to my new visor. It's visor season. It's visor era. Everybody go get your visors from Imperial. They've got some good yellow felt visors. So holy crap, man. A lot of stuff going on. The title of this episode is Wild Week in the Sheets. Probably going to start talking a little bit about Sherrone Moore a little bit based on the title. Blake Baker stays. D-line class is elite. The Lane Kiffin tapes released today talking about Kawan Lacey. The entire world just begging for DeBoer to leave Alabama, which somehow in these twisted delusional minds equates to LSU losing Lane Kiffin week 3. I love that delusion. I am begging for DeBoer to leave so we can just end this shit now. A lot to get to. So thanks for joining.
Yeah, there's
Grant, what's up?
A lot of news happening. A lot of news, a lot of people in the sheets, a lot of rumors, a lot of facts. It's just it's a whole fats. It's a whole new carousel. We thought we were done, and with all the hirings and firings, and it seems that we're not even close. We still have the playoffs. We still have
Signetti to talk about. We've got Mendoza. Love the guy.
There's a lot.
I fell in love with Fernando last week. Pretty incredible.
His post game.
Like glue. The glue was a wonderful comment. I love that kid. It's so genuine. Watching Indiana win that football game and the crowd just going nuts, staying for the Big Ten trophy celebration. You don't get that type of vibe much anymore from these mainstays, that win it every year. And then you got a team like that are literally in tears from winning a conference championship. It really grounds you. It brings you back to why you watch the sport.
Yeah, that team, they play hard. They definitely don't. They're not on the same level as an Ohio State, as anyone in the SEC. So I'm curious to see. That's the first real test. I guess they did beat Oregon early in the year.
Is everything okay with what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Gerald, can you hear us well? Everything's coming through. We need Gerald to give us a thumbs up. We always have to check with the boys.
Yeah. The only thing is, it's not the GarageBand isn't is saying there's no source, even though there is a source.
Okay, that's fine. But you've got it saved. We can pull it from.
We
YouTube.
have it. We can pull it from this.
We've got plenty of options. We just want to make sure that everything's okay on the restream side of things.
It's just going to be tougher to upload it for the podcast tomorrow.
It's perfectly fine. We just got to make sure we sound good. He's good. Gerald said yes. All right, where do you want to start? I know we just talked about a lot of stuff, and I asked you. You're a producer of this show, but I'm going to ask you to talk to me a little bit. But I want you to give me stuff to talk about.
I think we open up with it, we open it up with Sherrone Moore. I mean, that's a wild. Because that is about to. We just said there's a lot of things happening. We thought the carousel was over with, and it's obviously not.
Right. That
firing opens up a whole new can of worms in a lot of departments, whether it's coaching, transfer portal, NIL, just a lot of different things. Underwood, Barstool is involved with it now.
Oracle,
there's a lot going on with that. And it's such a crazy story.
Let's unpack that story. So, and listen, we live in a world where whatever is on Twitter the last 5 hours is truth. So according to all the reports that have been circulated and all the word, apparently this guy got the staffer, right? So someone in the ops building hit one of his assistants pregnant. And this has been going on for some time, not the pregnancy, but
the word was out. What I heard was it after the Oklahoma game is when some things started to leak out. That's week 2.
You think that's when the abortion happened?
That's what so-and-so was talking about on that Jake Crane.
Okay. I didn't get to listen to it.
And he played for Michigan, and he was like, I heard this back in Oklahoma.
Yeah, everyone knew about it.
Everyone knew about it around him.
Moscona was the first person to be like, I knew about this. Yeah. And then like the whole world's like, yeah, everyone knew about this for the past like month.
It's that's the whole what happened is crazy, but now you have how much did Michigan know about what was going on?
Michigan's been knowing about it. That's why I think the AD is gone.
Yeah,
but it just shows you they waited until they lost to Ohio State, and they were just like, "Yeah, let's leak it.
Yeah,
it's done.
And signing day,
it's done. Let's bring this guy down."
Even if they waited till after signing day, all of those recruits can get out of their intent letter. Because he got fired.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they were probably getting their ducks in a row after that loss. And that's how crazy this is. But the story goes, he got one of his young female staffers pregnant, convinced her to not go through with the pregnancy.
That was me.
According to a DoorDash guy's delivery of Plan B.
Yeah. That part's crazy.
What? Maybe that's the fraction of the story that's like, yeah, that's a fun little twist to this. That's not true, but I don't know.
Who is that guy? Like, what's he doing right now?
There's a lot of who's that guys. In the last month or so of rumors and leaks, there's a lot of who the hell did this? Who records Lane Kiffin talking about signing Kwan Lacey? That we'll get into that in just a little bit.
Yeah, we'll cover that in a second. But
did you see the videos of him on the sideline and like kind of like, discreetly waving and like where she's standing with him in the end zone pregame and he basically tells him like, oh, they're about to call your name, and he's like, really? And he's like, play it cool, and he just kind of like waves. But this is the problem with the Sherrone Moore situation, okay? Because you've got Ryan Clark, you've got all these guys coming out being like, this is only happening because of race. The dude broke into her home after he was fired. Allegedly broke into her home, put a knife to his throat saying he was going to kill himself, or kill her and then kill himself. That's a big difference between boning a staffer.
Yeah.
Like, I think people are forgetting
there's two parts to it.
Second part that happened.
The one triggered
the
other.
He didn't get arrested for having sex.
No, you can have sex with whoever you want these days, whether you're married or not. No. He got fired for having sex with a staffer.
He got fired.
That is against store policy.
Yeah, and honestly, ruined his life.
Yeah.
Ruined his family's life, the whole thing.
Right.
You were born on third base with the Michigan job. You weren't even supposed to be there.
Yep.
and you just go boning.
I think he obviously had some sort of problem, I would imagine, allegedly. Maybe he's unaware of how Instagram works, but you could see everyone that he follows seems to be some sort of OnlyFans model. I don't know if you caught wind of that.
A lot of pogs, a lot of pot of gold.
A lot of them. And so those stories are about to start coming out of like who else he had been with over the years potentially.
Yeah.
So yeah,
they'll get you, man. They'll get those guys.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with that. And part of me, there were some tweets out there just like, hey, if you're a really attractive female, or if you're a head coach, you can't hire these attractive females. I get it. You have to have self-control. And like, this is totally on Sherrone Moore and has nothing to do with the female. But at the same time, the boys have to do a better job of who they hire to be their assistants.
And then there's a paper trail with the raises.
Right. So after the abortion, he ups her salary by 55%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the evidence was there. Collusion. All of that stuff was there. He was done. I mean, his career is potentially over too, because if you recall, he had sanctions or suspensions before all this from the Connor Stallions stuff where he was deleting text messages.
Can we just say how nuts it is that one press appearance by our governor about a buyout for Brian Kelly was apparently a circus and a dumpster fire, but yet you can go shove a knife on someone's throat and threaten to kill yourself after getting fired for this incident, and the media is not calling Michigan an absolute shit show and a dumpster fire.
No.
Right. Well, we'll see who they hire.
No, the main thing is they're like, we just want to make sure that he's okay. Obviously, he's dealing with some issues. And
sure.
It's like, yeah, but he's going to be okay.
He'll be fine.
He's in protective custody in a padded room.
It sucks. That's crazy. Nuts. But also shows you probably not the guy for the job.
Yeah. I mean, did we think he was the guy for that job from the beginning?
No.
Like, is that potentially what, I mean,
so Jim wanted.
Jim wanted him.
Yeah. You just never listen to that on the way out, though. Just like players begging for Frank. Like, you can't.
Right.
We can't do that.
Yeah. This is like Pete Golding.
I don't know how many people beg for Pete, dude. They do now. They love him now, right? Have you ever listened to a Pete Golding video?
No,
right?
I'm guessing.
Oh my God, dude. Every other word is right. I drifted off on YouTube, and I like to watch a lot of like football videos, like X's and O's. He was doing a clinic, and oh my God, dude, it was cringe the amount of rights that I heard on that whiteboard. Those guys are going to run for the hills with the amount of rights that they have in that office.
What's Saban's?
I.
Yeah, I.
It's not right. It's I. So the Sherrone Moore thing's crazy, but you're right. The carousel. So Michigan opening, but also Notre Dame could potentially be open if Marcus Freeman goes to the Giants.
So Sherrone Moore. So I mean, first off, Michigan is a top. I mean, where would we rank that job? Because we didn't. Michigan might have known this job was coming open.
Top 6
when we've been
7.
talking about, like this job. If this job was open during our search, I would have been like, damn, and Michigan's open. Like, that would have been crazy.
That would have been
not
scary.
That it would have like. I don't think they would have hired.
No, it would have been LSU, Michigan.
I don't think they would have actually got Kiffin to go up there. But like, just the fact that we're now competing for whoever was next. Like, if Kiffin would have went to Florida, it's like, well, shit. Yeah. Like, we would have just been more nervous about our options.
I do think if Michigan was open at that time, they would have prevented a Clark Lee extension. They would have prevented maybe a Drinkowitz extension.
Yeah.
Think about a Drinkowitz versus Ryan Day rivalry.
Yeah.
I think that could probably work.
You think they would look good going head to head against each other?
I think so. Yeah, I think there would be so much happening there. I think a Drinkowitz at Michigan would work. I think Clark Lee could work there. I think Brian Kelly would be hysterical. Absolutely hysterical.
That would be awesome.
It'd be incredible.
The timing of this opening is amazing because all this talk. I'll let you talk about how you feel about whatever.
Okay to talk, brother.
No, I'll let you talk about whatever you've seen about Bama fans and Ole Miss fans in Lane and stuff. But just, I don't think he's leaving. I'll keep it as simple as that.
Yeah.
but the timing of what's about to happen just is awesome because it doesn't involve the SEC, or if it does, it involves SEC coaches going to Michigan.
Yeah.
Which I think at this late in the carousel is great because then it's going to, like, we're now set. We're where we want to be.
We're where we want to be.
We signed a good class. Our coaches are getting lined up. I know there's still some, iffiness there. Some lingers. There's that one.
Lingerer, man.
Multitask.
That's good. That's good.
So I just think the timing works out perfectly. And Kiffin is going to poke fun at this you already saw it when Dave, tweeted out, what did LSU pay you? Oh, we can double that. And he was like,
come to the boot.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So,
and that leaves the recruits, so if we want to, or let's just keep talking about what it means for the coaches, DeBoer, all that stuff.
So DeBoer is a very interesting situation here. Where the hell does this come from? Like I am leaning into the fact that, I get it's money. It's
Michigan's
it's money, and he's still a good coach.
Michigan is going to be at a point. I think that job is big enough. They have more money than we all think. They have I think I heard today a top 10, top 8 endowment of
Michigan's
21
got plenty
billion.
of money.
So like they can, if they want
billionaires,
if they want to pay buyouts and do this, they have more than we have. It's obvious from the Underwood situation.
Yes.
I think they're going to go for a DeBoer. They're going to go for maybe, I don't know. They might offer Kirby. Like, I don't know. They might offer, who knows? I think that carousel is going to be so fascinating to watch.
Mm-hmm. They also are the same program that's like, we're going Brady Hoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they have
go with somebody just old school. Like,
I don't know. There's just always, they have a lot of money.
I think there's going to be someone there's going to have to be someone in the room that's like, no, look what just happened when we settled.
Mm-hmm. No, we
need to go for a Harbaugh.
They're not.
We need to go.
They're going to get a big name.
Yeah.
They're going to get a big
Gruden.
name.
I don't know.
They're gonna shoot for whatever's
Brian
left.
Kelly,
the biggest name that's left. I don't know who that is, and it might be a playoff team, right? It's gonna. I think DeBoer is who they're trying.
If they get bounced by Oklahoma,
Bama, oh yeah,
then that smoke is gonna be hot smoke,
which is insane. You follow the GOAT, you're in the playoffs 2 years in a row.
It's going to be a mutual.
Oh no, they got left out last year, right?
Yeah, they were out last year.
Right. So they make the playoffs. They sneak in. They gave them the bone. I get it from an insane delusional Bama fans mindset of like but this is.
Do they want that?
Yeah, the insane ones do.
See, and that's why I think the timing's great because then who are they actually going to hire?
The insane ones think they're getting Lane.
Right. And when that doesn't happen, when that doesn't happen,
right.
Who would they realistically be able to hire? Like, would Saban be like?
They would back up the Brinks truck for Cignetti. I think.
And do you think he would actually do it?
I think he would. The guy's a nut. I think if he wins the fucking championship,
if he wins the championship,
he's going to Alabama. I don't think
they're
going to
pay him
parking it in Indiana his whole life.
Do they pay him like 15?
Yeah, they go nuts.
Dude, DeBoer's buyout is not. It's not much at all. It's like under 20.
Yeah.
Let me see what that is.
I think
that's another factor that's not going to be an issue either.
Well, I also think,
and he's going to be getting a job, so they're going to.
I think it's late. They're late in the game, so I think they go big fish hunting, right? Big fish hunting, big game hunting. They go deep sea fishing.
Never mind.
And they try to get Cignetti, and then after that, sure they'll call Kiffin. Whatever. That's not happening. It's not happening. Lane Kiffin. No matter what people want to think, the emotional roller coaster of leaving a playoff team to come to LSU, everything that he just went through to take a step up to LSU, he is not leaving 3 weeks into that job to go to Alabama. Why is Alabama at this point a better job, in your opinion? It's not. You're going to take Lil Cookie on the airplane again and go have him go, scout out some properties with his parents and check out some schools, do all this all over again.
Lil Cookie?
The nephew that's in the hoodie all the time.
Where's the best duck hunting?
That's not happening. That's not happening. So I can't wait. I wish, dude, I've been doing this at work
like Nick Saban
all day. All week I've been doing this at work, and I feel like I'm fucking commanding the room.
Not happening, guys.
Yeah. So that's not happening. But it'd be hilarious if DeBoer did leave, so we could end this narrative immediately.
If he left and Kiffin and Kiffin's like, nah, and trolls him on Twitter, like
that wouldn't even be a conversation.
Yeah.
And the people that know what's going on in Alabama, like the actual real On3 writers, publishers, whatever, they don't want Kiffin, and they know the boosters don't want Kiffin. There was a bad ending there. They could have gotten him 2 or 3 years ago anyway, whatever. That's not his dream job. His dream job was USC, and he's been trying to work his way back up to a blue blood. He got it. Let him be. Okay. Now,
Chris,
what'd Chris say? Wait, where is DeBoer rumored to go? So Michigan is going after DeBoer.
The betting odds favorite right now is Michigan.
Ours were Nick Saban for quite some time.
Yeah, you're right.
And Joe Brady. So where I was going with this, though, is I think they go big game hunting. They try to do a Kiffin. They try to back up the truck for Signetti, whoever. And then Bama looks at this as, we're late in the game. Let's do a settle for a bit to get away from DeBoer and then wait for another cycle. So let's promote Grubbs. Let's maybe go and take Schumann from Georgia. So we get rid of their DC, make him a head coach, see if that works. And then guess what? If it doesn't work in the next 2 years, boom, we'll be ready for the next cycle of big names.
Right. Dan Lanning or something.
Whatever. Yeah. There's a possibility there to just kind of bridge a gap. I don't think DeBoer is leaving Alabama. I think you're going to have to really force him out of there. Like, that's a good job.
So you think
he can walk in?
So you think he loses to Oklahoma? It's another disaster game. Not disaster, but they lose.
I don't think they fire him.
No, not fire. But he leaves on his own.
No,
he breaks up with him.
The dude just got ushered into the playoffs after losing 3 games.
He's a Midwesterner.
The Bama job. For all we talk about as, is it a better job than LSU, blah, blah, blah. It's a huge brand.
Yeah.
Why would he want to leave Alabama and go to Michigan right now? Oh, for Bryce Underwood?
Who won't be there.
Who's not going to be there.
Yeah.
I know everybody, he didn't go there for Sherrone. Yeah, but he didn't go there to be in multiple different systems, go through different coaching staffs.
Potentially a new AD.
And which... who knows how they're going to manage NIL with a new AD and all that good. Like, there's a lot of unknowns.
Michigan's going to have to follow our playbook. They're going to be calling our governor to see how do we hire a guy in the midst of this chaos.
By the way, Landry, like, if Kiffin starts winning, Landry's going to be the governor forever. They'll find a way.
We'll see.
You know that. You've got plugs.
Yeah, I have plugs. I have plugs.
So crazy week in college football, obviously dominated by the Michigan story. I think they probably hire a coach pretty soon. This is kind of getting out of hand with more of the rumors and stories that keep popping up about Sherrone Moore. Anything else about Michigan? Underwood. Let's talk about Underwood for a second.
A lot of Underwood specifically, but it opens up a whole new crop of, recruits and transfer portal kids.
I think this transfer portal is going to be absolutely insane. I think LSU is going to dominate it. But right now, I think we're wasting our time looking at the portal at this moment. I think we have a few more weeks to go before it really gets hot. Right now, if you look at it, you got Sam Leavitt as probably the top dog right now.
And his left tackle.
Is there. There's an Old Dominion quarterback that's actually pretty solid. This Washington quarterback, Damon Williams,
at the University of Washington,
was recruited to Ole Miss and went to Washington. He's with Jed Fish. Little guy, kind of like a Kyler Murray style, but he can move, man. Dude can move, and he can whip it around. There's going to be so many options.
Damon Williams Jr.
Yeah, he's sick. I think we're going to be able to have our pick. I really do. I think you're going to have to rebuild a little bit of the offensive line. And I guess we're kind of jumping around here with building LSU's class. But part of that is an Underwood conversation.
Yeah.
And not only just Underwood, the 5-star running back, Hilter or whoever that they just signed.
Hitter. Yeah. Sabian.
There's a lot of good talent there that they picked up on the last season. So is it going to be open season for the boys?
Yeah. I mean, you would think, it's going to depend on who they hire. I'm sure some of these kids are just going to have to wait and see who the next coach is. Some of them
I'm just not confident they land a fucing big fish.
Yeah. I mean, this
Might
late,
be
it's going to be
Jetfish.
the only big fish I think that they could pull is
Jimbo Fisher.
No, I think that they can get, I think there's a shot they can get DeBoer. I think there's a chance if DeBoer loses, things are going to heat up in those discussions. Because you heard.
No, I'm not saying it's not going to heat up. I just don't believe it's actually going to happen.
I get that. I respect that.
I think it's going to be more real than it is now, for sure. I think at the end of the day, though, he finds a way to stay.
I feel like, so then when we were hearing his name about the Penn State smoke, right?
Yeah.
Where was that?
Bama, dude.
Where was that coming from?
That's the crazy
just
Bama fans that are just like, we're soft.
That wasn't agent, agent talk,
I don't think it's agent talk because I don't think he's getting more money from Bama. Like, agent talk is to leverage a bigger contract at Bama. I don't think he's got that much pull right now.
Or maybe he's just not happy.
And honestly, if that's the case, I could believe it.
Right. I think that's where I kind of feel.
I need to see that for myself. I just don't.
We'll see.
I don't
if
really
that happens,
that yet.
We'll have a party. That'd be fun.
It'd be hilarious. Because they're going to get in that cycle. They're going to get in that cycle. Like they're going to be firing coaches until they can get a Saban.
And maybe it'll work. Maybe they'll keep winning, whatever. But whatever. Do we think there's any shot at Bryce Underwood?
Yes. Lane Kiffin straight up said, "Listen, we're going to go after the best players in the country to bring them to LSU."
Right.
He's not. He wants Trinidad. Okay. Mm-hmm. I do think he wants to get Trinidad Chambliss. I don't think he's going to bank on that waiver until it's actually in hand.
Right.
And if that's not the case, if he doesn't have it in hand, he's going after whoever is the number one quarterback. He's flashy. He wants to be the flash hire. If you get a Bryce Underwood coupled with Lane Kiffin, and I don't want to hear, "Oh, Mike, you didn't watch Michigan football this past year." This 18-year-old kid in a Sherrone Moore offense that they were trying to coddle and not let throw the football, use his legs only,
right?
Just rushed into a starting job. There was no kind of build up to it, no grooming. He did okay for a brand new true freshman. There are spectacular tools there.
Right.
Do I think he needs polish? 100%. Do I think I would rather anyone else other than Lane Kiffin to polish a kid like Bryce Underwood? No.
Whoa.
Polish him.
Polish him off?
There's no other kid that could be polished better than Bryce Underwood from Lane Kiffin. So, yeah, you absolutely go after Bryce Underwood. It is an idiotic take to say he's not good.
Yeah, no, I think you definitely give him a call. We don't have a quarterback. So
it's $12 million. No, it's not.
It's not going to be $12 million.
No, it's not.
It'll be.
We offered him 1.5. I think Michigan's
for
paying
3
4
years. We offered him 1.5 a year for 3.
Yes,
over the course of 3.
Michigan offered him 4
right years.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you get him cheaper.
Right.
I don't know.
$1 million.
Depending on what kind of mess goes to Michigan. Right.
Yeah.
I think either way, there's opportunities to put your number out there. Okay. If there's a mess and he needs to bounce from Michigan, you could get him for 3
over 2 years,
whatever.
Which is what we just.
Can you imagine Brian Kelly going to Michigan, Underwood flipping to LSU, and getting him cheaper?
Yeah,
it'd be great.
It'd be great. I mean, look, what were we paying? Nuss was getting 2.5 last year. I know he was more established, a lot older. I think he was.
I can't think about that.
He was way up there. They showed the list of all the top earners, and he was way up there.
But can you imagine the magnet that would like that Underwood would be with Lane Kiffin when it comes to everybody else in the portal?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it'd be big.
Yeah, it'd be huge.
But I think I don't know if you and I talked about this on the pod or just whenever we were chatting the other day. Lane's going to go and try to get at least 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, I agree.
2 Is there any chance he goes and gets Trinidad and Underwood?
No.
There's no way we get both.
You're getting a starter and a backup. You're not getting anyone that's going to – you're not going to get 2 guys that expect to start.
An established Power 5 starter and maybe another starter like
it depends on what happens with Colin Hurley and
I can't think of his name.
Our boy. Van Buren.
MVB.
Michael Van Buren.
MVB. Another MVB. Someone that decided, hey, I'll come to LSU in my sophomore season.
Yeah.
And sit.
You need two competitive guys. If you can get a splash like Trinidad Chambliss, Sam Levitt, Bryce Underwood, if you can get one of those cats, you're gonna.
Would you rather Sam Levitt over Bryce Underwood?
No, I'd rather Bryce Underwood.
I thought that was your boy.
I think Sam Levitt is very good, and I can't stand he got hurt. He's not going to play until the middle. No, he's.
I would probably rather Sam if he's healthy, because I think part of me is concerned about the drama that 5-star Bryce could bring.
This is where I'm going to argue with you. Levitt's got some drama.
He's got drama.
Sam Levitt's got
You've
drama.
studied him.
I've been studying Sam because I like Sam a lot. His game is sick. But leaving Michigan State, his exit there was kind of funky.
Yeah.
Goes to Arizona State. There's just, if you look into him a little bit, especially this last month of flirting with the portal, his brother coming out saying it's not true. It happens to be true. Doesn't show up for the banquet. Has a wonderful coach that's sticking up, one of the best players coaches in the game with Kenny Dillingham, really having his back. And then you could tell towards the end of it, it's like, I wish him the best, but that's for his new team to figure out about his injury, right?
Yeah.
Like, he obviously carried some baggage there with him. I think he's a baller, and I think he is immediately like a Heisman candidate wherever he goes, if he's healthy.
Right.
I think Lane Kiffin could do wonders with him. I think the Bryce Underwood piece is the fact that his ceiling is so much higher at this point in time. He has the tools to be elite, and he will bring an abundance of players with him that want to play with him. It's splashier. Sam Levitt's a huge splash.
Yeah.
You pull Underwood after all this mess, I think it's a bigger splash. And I know it's hard. Like, if you just compare tape of last season, no, of course not.
Right.
But I'm trying to think long term here at LSU. I think Underwood with Kiffin would be sick.
Yeah. I think I want to go look at what other sophomores are available.
I also think Chambliss would be sick. I also think, Damon Williams. People are talking up the CJ Bailey cat at North Carolina State.
Yeah.
Not as high on him. He looks kind of like a giraffe stumbling around. He can move a little bit. He needs polish as well. All better than anything we've seen lately.
Right.
And I trust that whoever Lane gets, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to work.
Right. I'm being greedy at this point.
Yeah.
Because I feel like kids know that this is the splash team to go to at the moment. So I'm expecting, like a rabid fan, that anyone that enters the portal and they're elite, I'm that guy that's like, we're getting this kid.
See,
got him.
In
the bag.
I would love to just get a high school kid in this class some kind of way. I don't even know if that's an option right now.
It could.
I haven't looked close enough at like where that's at.
Who does Michigan have committed to them?
They do have a 4-star committed from Michigan, Tommy Carr, and another.
Oh, Carr's staying there. And
they have Brady Schmeigel, 3-star. So Schmeigel's
Let's talk a little bit. Speaking of transfer portal and recruiting, so a video drops today of Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Talking to Hud Clark. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know who that person.
That's a kid.
Oh, that was a kid. That's the name.
That's an Oxford High School teammate of Knox that he was on the phone with. That's like, out of everything that happened on that phone call, that's the mystery that I would love to know. Like, what is that about? Why does this high school kid know about your moves to go to LSU? And how is he so invested in the transactions of Kawan Lacey with Kevin Smith and something about going against the family wishes, or they won the case? Like, what the heck does this kid know? And why is Lane talking to him as if it's like Kirby?
Right. Like it's another I thought it was a coach that he was on the phone with, like one of his analysts or something like, hey,
So then everybody's like, oh, it's AI. That's not AI.
No, when I first listened to it, I was like, that's not AI.
That's not AI.
There it is right there.
I don't know if we want to spread this. I don't want to be part of spreading this.
They're not. Nobody can hear this.
No one can hear this?
I don't think so.
Okay, then pull it down. It's a podcast, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't have audio. I'm just kidding. It's so bizarre. Yeah.
No, okay, so
it happened.
So who records this? Why is it recorded? Is this like a collateral move? Is this a blackmail situation?
Golding is aware they're going to be leaving.
So basically, to sum up what that tweet was about, Lane Kiffin gets on the phone with someone that's called Hud Clark, who happens to be, and his name was on the screen grab of the phone, happens to be an Oxford high school student. This was weeks ago, before Lane leaves, and he's talking about how he's kidding with Hud Clark that they lost him, talking about Kawan Lacey. We lost him. And he's playing a joke on him.
Horrible.
And then after 30 seconds or so, he says, haha, I'm just kidding. We got him. And so he's excited about it. The kid's laughing. And he says, no, Pete Golding did this to me for 6 minutes and had me freaking out.
It was horrible. Golding did it to me for
this
6 minutes. I believe him. He got Kewan to text him, hey, glad I re-signed, man. Just to mess with me.
Golding knows you're leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like him. That's funny.
So he confirms with Lane. He asks Lane, wait, Golding knows you're leaving?
Joking?
Right, so this is prior to him leaving.
Did you not see Kewan?
So clearly he's talking about Kawan Lacey and Kevin Smith. So Kevin Smith today, they leak out this term sheet.
Yeah, that he's
staying with Ole Miss.
It's not. It's just a
term sheet.
It's closer than not. I mean,
so do we think the timing of this has anything to do with the term sheet? Is this an intentional leak?
Who's Morris Buckwalter III, the guy that leaked it?
I don't think he's an anybody. I think he's somebody that I don't know. Does he have Hud Clark in his
followers?
closet?
He has 52 followers.
52?
Yeah, look.
Yeah. Hold on. Go up. Who does he follow? 7. Ungrateful Reb. That guy's everywhere right now.
Yeah. Ole Miss football.
Elon Musk and Dr. Phil. Go to his followers real quick. Susan Siegel.
I bet you half of these came today.
Yeah.
So this is a burner. This is someone's burner that leaked it. I mean,
sure. When did he start this account?
Where do you see that?
Go back. June 2024.
It's been around a little bit.
Okay.
One name change.
Ooh.
That was last June as well.
Okay. Who cares? Just something to point out. I would be shocked if our starting running back is not Kawan Lacey next year.
Yeah. I really want that guy.
There's been so much smoke about this. And then now with this leaking, clearly there's nothing clear about this. That's the clear part. But one could make an argument that this was intentionally leaked.
Right.
Whether that was from Kiffin's camp to be like, hey, this is a done deal. If you want me to bring you down in this, I'll bring you down in this. You better get your ass on the plane. But then also, like, who's coming? Like, why would I be when we get threatened and leave and come work for you? And that also comes into play with, like, what are we doing with the staff right now? What's happening with Frank Wilson? We never addressed that.
Yeah. I think Lane's waiting because he still doesn't have a clear answer from Kevin Smith.
And so, but the thing about Kevin Smith, right, that we have to think about, are we willing to sacrifice? Like, my answer is yes.
If you lose both?
If you can get Kevin Smith, that means you're getting Kawan Lacey. You win now. You get a running game now.
Right.
Or you don't land Kevin Smith. That means you don't get Kawan Lacey. You keep Frank Wilson and you continue to recruit New Orleans.
Right.
I think you win now. I think you get Kawan Lacey and Kevin Smith and you move forward. If you can't get them and Frank walks as well, you're fucked.
Yeah, if you lose both,
you're fucked.
That's I mean, obviously it's worst case scenario. but that's going to be bad. That's going to be a bad taste in people's mouth
That's
in New Orleans.
Egg on face.
Edna Carr, St. Aug, who's playing for a state championship tomorrow or Saturday, or is it tomorrow?
Saturday.
You can kiss all those kids,
3:00.
majority of those kids goodbye for the foreseeable future, and so you figure out a way to fix that.
I think that's the piece. Foreseeable future is the piece. You know why a Frank Wilson was so important to keep players or to recruit players to LSU? Because LSU wasn't winning.
Yeah.
And so we had to find a way to counter that. Well, we need a dude that can lock these guys down. You win, they will want to play for whoever the hell that running back coach is.
Right. No, I agree. I think the problem is Frank now has power.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I agree that the kids are like, oh, I don't care about Frank. But like now their coaches and their mentors are like, well, Frank talks to me on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Their agents, Frank's got them in a pocket. So he has a chance. I don't think he would
Don't get me wrong. It's not ideal. You do not want Frank as the enemy.
Exactly.
Roaming more.
I don't think it'd be hard for me to think Frank would do that.
This is not Jabbar Jaloop.
Because I think he would be, as long as Lane doesn't like really screw him over and it's more of a look, it's business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he comes and creates an issue. I don't think Frank comes back and is the enemy at that point. You know,
you're basically trading Kawan Lacey for Frank Wilson.
Listen, we talked about this the other day. Frank Wilson hasn't done anything for the running back room on the field in a while. He has
no running backs committed to him right now.
He hasn't done anything in a while on the field since who?
Geis.
He was on staff for Geis.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
What he was on staff for in 19? Was he a running backs coach?
No.
Who was the running backs coach?
Oh, dude, don't do that to me right now.
I know. I'm pulling it up. I'm sorry.
You can't. You're not a dude. You're not a researcher right now, dude. You have to be a co-host. Brett's on vacation.
No, he was not here. He was at UTSA.
Brett sent us a picture of his suit.
2015.
He's at a wedding in Mexico. And,
can we flash that on this?
Looking fire in that suit.
Can we flash it on?
There he is.
Should we show the people?
Show the people, dude. I thought that's what you just did.
No, I didn't know if we really wanted
flash
to do
Brett
that.
on the screen there.
All right. This is where's it at? There we go.
You can't do this.
No, we got it. We got it.
Look at this guy. James Bond.
What does everybody think? I mean,
Tommy Robinson was the coach. All right, get him out of there. Get him out of there. Too long. We just needed a quick, I
just wanted to make sure everyone that might have got up for a bathroom break, they got to see him.
Yeah. Okay.
Tommy Robinson, that does make sense. Yeah. I mean, so Frank, nothing on the field worth noting since he's been back, right? I mean, walk-on. We've had walk-ons at running back. We've had your favorite Josh Williams. You know, I mean, what have we done at running back? We just got the best running back in the country in Harlem Berry, and it took until week 6 for him to start actually playing. And the year before,
I understand,
Caden Durham wasn't getting carries until midway through the year.
The running back coaching position is what would not be a loss for LSU. The loss would be, hey, Richard Anderson.
Yeah,
you're probably going to Texas.
What's the coach's name? Carr's coach.
Oh, yeah, I don't. The big guy. I forgot his name. We suck at this. You can't ask. Don't ask.
I thought you knew Bryce Brown.
Bryce Brown.
Bryce.
Correct.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that D-line class. Holy shit balls. Holy shit.
Pulled up.
Lamar Brown, Richard Anderson, Deuce Geralds.
Who I think, I'm going to go on record, he will be the best out of those 3.
Deuce Geralds will get carries. Fun fact.
Wait, what?
Hot take. You haven't seen his tape and you're saying he's the best one?
Yeah.
His tape is littered with running back carries.
I remember you telling me that a long time ago.
But you were just sitting here planting your flag and you didn't know he carries the ball.
No, I forgot you told me that a while back when you were like, why is he coming to LSU? I was like, he was born in Baton Rouge.
He's a dog.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that dude. He's going to remind you of the Drake Nevis, the shorter, strong, fiery, even though I haven't watched his film.
He seems like an outside
Agile,
guy too, like a Relaford type of guy. Like him and Relaford could be like your ends. Richard Anderson and Lamar Brown in the middle. Like, my God, that's a sick haul. Now, a lot of
people are saying best ever, best defensive
how
line
amazing
class.
is that though? Within a handful of days, Lane gets here and he's like locking down a D-line.
Without a D-line coach.
Locking down a D-line.
He doesn't have a D-line coach.
So he pulled shenanigans because Robinson's not here. So what was that? Did this dude really fly to Baton Rouge and stage that he was going to be the coach and flirted that out there for these kids to sign? And Lane's like, yeah, all right, get out.
Or was it? I mean, it couldn't have just been Baker alone.
Couldn't
like that was obviously another. We need to talk about that in a second. But the fact that Lane Kiffin's not even a defensive coach.
Yeah,
we've had Ed on staff. We've had the Les Miles defensive classes. Nick Saban's probably had the best defensive line hauls.
The momentum of the hire.
This is crazy.
Really helped here and locked these guys in. Incredible signing, incredible class. But let me tell you,
for them to just sign on Friday.
No, but this is
crazy.
This is a Frank Wilson situation.
Yeah,
we talk about his lack of coaching skills at running back, but this is what he gives you, right? When you're in the middle of a coaching transition, you can have somebody kind of helping you a little bit. Now, rumors already tried to sabotage it at the last second.
Yeah, I think that was all false.
I don't know about all. Where did that come from? Why would that be leaked? Or is that just a way to leak something to justify Kevin Smith coming?
I think that was leaked. I don't think that was the case. I don't think there was any merit to him sabotaging what was happening. I think it had more to do with Blake Baker and knowing that Kyle Williams was out.
I understand that. I agree with that. I think a lot of the let's wait and see what happens is because you're DC.
And he had a legit relationship with 3 of the 4 guys.
Yeah. Hey, wait and see what happens. Let's hold off. I think Baker's staying. Give it till Friday. He should have a decision made.
And he didn't know about his job. Frank still doesn't know about his job.
You guys are in good hands. I don't think this is a money grab. I think a lot of people were sitting here saying like, oh, these kids just found out that they have all this NIL and they want to up the contract. I don't think that's the case. I think these guys are getting paid handsomely.
The majority of it had to do with Blake Baker.
Yeah.
Who we
got and who, for some reason, a lot of Tulane fans are also Ole Miss fans. Like that, it's a weird crossover.
I know multiple,
and they're all New Orleans people. It's like a very New Orleans.
Micah was the first one I ever knew.
Big one. Micah is still crying.
Has he? I forgot. I literally just thought about him in this whole saga.
I gotta read something.
So he got pissed twice.
No, I haven't seen anything. He hasn't. I'm not going to disclose how I got these messages, but I don't talk to him much anymore. But he did lose it on one of our mutual friends
for the Lane stuff.
And our mutual friend is.
What about the Blake Baker stuff?
Religiously, I think he deleted everybody after that. So my buddy says, "Can't believe he left." Response: "Fuck you." I mean, did fans really think he was going to stay there forever? We're moving. I'm not kidding. He'll fuck over LSU, and I can't wait. And go where? LSU is his last stop. Alabama, you dumb fuck. Like, he is that freaking out right now that he's trying to lash out. And that's Ole Miss's defense right now. Every lash out is, well, Bama. No matter what, it's, well, Bama.
Even more of I know we've always said that, like we always size ourselves up to Bama too, but that's more the reason to point to Ole Miss being like, you're still the little redheaded stepchild.
Y'all can't afford to do this. That's my favorite.
Oh, him and Mincy just losing it.
Yeah.
The Ole Miss Tulane people are crazy. How are you both? How are you those two schools?
That's why.
And then they get to play.
They get to play each other. I think Tulane has a shot.
Yeah, they definitely have a shot.
Insane,
they definitely have. Those kids have nothing to lose because they're now going to go. They're auditioning for LSU. They're auditioning for Ole Miss. They're auditioning for whoever's going to pay them money.
Yes.
So
and Ole Miss is also in a boat. Like the majority of those kids are like, we already lost our guy.
Yeah, and none of these offensive coaches, they're leaving us too.
Mm-hmm. So the minute there's adversity,
what's the spread?
It's kind of bigger than I expected it to be.
Like double digits?
I think so.
Oh,
I think it's like 12 and a half, maybe.
Let's see.
But The minute there's
God,
what is it?
17 and a half.
Yeah.
Give me those points.
Yeah, I like the points there. But I don't know. Who knows?
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's going to be a lot closer than Oregon JMU.
Yeah, that's gonna get messy. That's gonna get messy. The other signees, just real quick. I know we kind of jumped around a little bit. Trent Henderson, the fact that we just closed it with him, he's like, nah, I'm gonna wait. And then we flipped the switch on Blake Baker, who that's another thing. Let's just talk about Blake Baker real quick and close the gap there.
So big.
He apparently he was never really in the door at Tulane. Tulane was the one leaking everything about him signing there.
Really?
That's what I was reading and hearing. He was more on LSU than he ever was, like coming back to LSU.
Why did he wait so long?
Because I don't think he interviewed, and Tulane never actually offered him until late. And then once he got the offer, he was like,
yeah,
well, shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people made the point of like, yeah, he did go there. It's not that far from Baton Rouge, but like his family's moved 4 times in the last 8 years or 6 years, whatever it was. And he's like, I'm not moving. There's business, unfinished business.
I love the fact that everything we discussed about the potential of Baker being the next Kirby, Schumann.
It's going to be a better job that opens for him.
Yeah. The fact that he said that in an interview after is like, okay, he believes Kiffin's going to be that dude.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good place to be as a coordinator, to have that much belief. That belief is going to radiate. Like, if you have it on both sides of the ball, that this belief that like, we're about to do some special shit here.
Yeah.
This signing class is just the first little glimpse of like what LSU is going to be. I really believe that the portal is going to be out of control. Now, I think you have to lock up some guys on the team currently. I think you just locked up Pickett, right? There's a handful of guys that you need to lock in. I don't care what happens to anybody.
Oh, we definitely locked him.
We got in Pickett with Nike NAL. You got Trey Dez with Nike NAL.
Yeah.
I was surprised you didn't see Harlan Berry there. Now, I know he hasn't been as flashy as a Trey Dez Green or maybe DJ Pickett. DJ Pickett is more valuable in the sense of the defense, but I think he is a kid that you need to make sure stays put, especially if you pull a Kawan Lacey over. And that's just one of the names, right?
Right.
So then after that, though,
baseball was smart with the Nike too. We'll get to that at the end.
After that, though, in my opinion, you have to lock in DJ Pickett and Trey Dez Green, which you did. You have to lock in Harlan Berry. You have to lock in Whit Weeks. I think Whit is a big piece, and I think Whit's staying. I know there's a decision to be made, but
he's either pro or not,
right? What I'm saying is like that would be big to convince him to stay. I think on Gabe Relaford is another guy. I think you need to make sure
you need to keep him
put,
happy,
right? He's the one that was leaking. Hey, it's a done deal. E-Rob's coming. Like, are you gonna piss him off now? Like, that's the weird part about this Elijah Robinson situation. It's like, I know we're saying Baker had a lot more to do with it, but the fact that Relaford put it out on Snapchat or whatever, like he's coming.
It sounded.
And he's also the coach that him and McKinley committed to at A&M.
Right.
You're gonna piss those dudes off again now. It's just a strange dynamic there. But then, real quick, offensive line: Solomon Thomas and Karius Kern.
Yes.
There's about 7 guys that if you can make damn sure not leaving the roster. Whoever wants to leave after that, let's replace them with some better dudes in the portal, right?
Yeah, definitely need it, because that's the thing. You have to retain this. Once the portal is officially open, I think it's January 2nd.
Yeah.
You've got to recruit your own roster, make sure guys are bought in. Hopefully your staff's complete by then.
That is January 2nd. What round of the playoffs are we in?
It's right here. Where's the dates? That's the 20th, 8th. So New Year's would be the second second round.
So you'll have Ole Miss kids by the second.
Right. Or potentially Bama or
right.
Yeah.
A&M, whatever.
Tulane.
Yeah.
Well, if they
what's going on in the chat? Any craziness?
Yeah, there was a lot, and we missed it.
It's hard to mess with the chat, boys. When we only have 2.
Talking about Carr. Let's see.
Just read them out.
Bro, besides finding a quarterback, how does Lane Kiffin fix this broken LSU line and culture of the rushing offense?
I'm not too hot on this O-line hire. Did you notice that? Not
can it be any worse?
Glaring reviews.
Can it be any worse?
No, it can't be worse. But I feel like you need better than it's not worse.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot to do there.
Yeah. I mean, But
maybe they're just like, nah, fuck it. We have Kern and Solomon Thomas, portal.
Right.
Everything
But
else.
Also, you're going to have
But Tyree Adams is like a sophomore. I think Tyree did okay.
But you're also going to have someone like an offensive-minded coach now that's going to be more involved in what the offensive line is doing and their technique. You know, like, because it baffled me. We don't need to go back in the past, but it just baffled me that Brian Kelly was
25,
which I thought was he was an offensive line type guru, and there was nothing. No one was ever held accountable. There was nothing. So hopefully that's different. The Carr kid is the brother of the Notre Dame quarterback and Lloyd Carr's grandson.
Interesting.
So you said he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
I don't even know that, but you see the name Carr. I just think Lloyd
how did we not recruit a quarterback or running back in this year's class? That's horrible.
Yeah, thanks, Frank.
I agree. But also that's where the portal comes in.
Also hard to recruit with this, like Sloan's leaving. You don't know. Like the offense was so terrible this year.
And there were no real. I don't think we had any real in-state running backs that would have made a difference. When we had several couple years before.
I mean, you had Barry last year. You had JT Lindsay.
Lane has the personality of a teenage girl. That's why he's gossiping with kids. Sure. Tommy Robinson. That's who we were trying to think of. Greatest running back coach in LSU history. Brett Suit looks excellent. Tommy Robinson recruiting Stingley and Emory. Emory was the #1 overall running back in that class. So I remember that was big. He's still around somewhere.
He's a wiggle worm at Destrehan.
Bryce Brown, we did get his name without the help of the chat, but we appreciate it. Let's see. Lane Kiffin is the best running back coach in college football. 2 running back winners. That's
Kevin
two
Smith,
Heisman winners.
Kevin Smith wasn't with them at Bama. Yeah.
That's interesting. Let's see.
Got him, Daniel.
Yeah, I heard that the Haynesville kid, what was his name?
He was the safety and quarterback. Isaiah
Washington.
Yeah.
He ran for 100+ yards in a state championship today and had a pick 6. He definitely
I think big boy quarterback from Dunham's playing tonight.
I watched while we've been talking, I was scrolling Twitter. He trucked someone into the end zone.
Nice.
He looks
big.
Who
are they playing? Don't worry about it. Let me see. Yeah, he looks big. I like Peyton Houston.
Who did I see?
Let's see. We already talked about Sherrone Moore, Bryce Underwood, Sam Levitt, Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson and Ahmad Bro.
Go team. Grant, offer still stands. Appreciate that.
That's great.
So who's G Moose?
I don't know.
We will pay your off-season bonuses. Dang, that'd be awesome.
Just like LSU is for Weiss and Cox.
You know what another big signee was that I was excited to get was this Bryson Martinez kid from East Ascension. That's a big
flirting with Texas a little bit.
We got him. I mean, it's over.
Corey Barber, this wide receiver, he's a dog. He looks pretty solid. A lane guy, flipped from Ole Miss. One of our only flips, right? No, we had the tight end as well. Big white. Aiden Hall from Carr. Anytime you can get a Carr kid, especially on this team, it's pretty damn solid. Jabari Mack from Destrehan. Avon Finney.
That was a huge. No one thought we were going to actually sign him. He's from California. And he's like, nah. And I think there's more to the story with him.
Yeah, it's a Corey Raymond situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which that's big. We're keeping Corey Raymond. I think that's big news.
That is big news.
I think they've established that. I like the class so far, you know.
You know what's funny is like you see guys like at Texas, you have Wardell Mack and Derek Williams.
Yeah, in the portal.
Out the portal. And what's crazy is, and this is me just being a crazy LSU fan, I feel like at this point in time, like last year, we would have been salivating for him. Now it's like, I don't know. Are they good enough?
Yeah.
Not good enough.
What's his name? What's the one that was from New Iberia?
Derek Williams.
Williams is better than he's played more.
Wardell, yeah.
Than Eric kid.
The Eric kid, but I think the Eric kid's younger, right? I thought
they're a year apart. But I think Derek Williams is an actual starter.
He was for a bit. I didn't see him play much this past year. I always look for those guys.
I mean, the whole signing day was, it was crazy. Did you see the kid commit to Notre Dame? Did you see what he do? What he do?
No, what did he do?
What he did?
What he did?
He had someone bring out a bowl. So he had hats on the table. And he had someone bring out a bowl.
Like a dishware bowl?
And milk.
Okay.
And a box of cereal.
Yeah.
And he starts pouring the boxes. It was Lucky Charms. He goes, I'm going to Notre Dame, fighting or whatever it was. And I was like, that's a new one.
Okay, let's talk about Notre Dame for a second. You agree with the bailout? Hold on. Answer my question.
Yeah. Do I agree with
Notre Dame's bailout?
Of their bowl game? Bowl. No, that's childish.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like for that, like there's a lot of levels to whatever the hell they're going through.
Yeah.
But to opt out of the bowl game, what point are you proving because you have more than enough players?
If I'm a Notre Dame fan, I'm loving that shit for about 6 hours. And
we're gonna show them we're not gonna
retaliation to the fucking soap opera I just watched of leaving us out.
Right.
It's a show. This is all entertainment. So if you want to make it entertainment and
you mean the selection,
carrot,
that is a whole nother
we have
problem.
A fucking Marty Smith in the building, like whatever the case may be, where they've got all the people in the building. It's like, we'll see what happens here, and then they leave them out. I'm loving that. If I'm like, well, fuck you, I'm not playing in the fucking Peach Bowl.
Yeah, I see that. I didn't get to watch the selection show.
Like I said, 6 hours later, I'd be like, what do we? No, this like I was kidding. Like,
right.
I was mad, but. We can't set
now what are we going to do?
We're not setting a precedent here.
Yeah, and then now they're like, wait, our coach is going to the Giants? What?
Yeah. I think it was a lot. I think it was a quick reaction. Like, what did they do? Have a meeting? They literally had.
Did the players be like, we're not going to.
They had the big screen. They had ESPN cameras, and then
I missed it. I was on the road.
They saw Miami get in, and I guarantee you those cameras shut off. They're like, we're not playing in the bowl. And like, they just made the decision. And I guarantee you there was several fucking seniors that were like, this is it. Like, that was
we're
it.
Done.
Like, I fucking I beat Purdue.
We went from thinking we had a chance to be in the playoffs to like never playing football again.
Yeah. Crazy.
Again, ever.
But it doesn't matter. Like, it's so crazy, man. I think G5 needs their own fucking league. They need their own playoffs. Stay 12. But give me your best 12.
Yeah. Don't make it 16 to include more group of 5 teams.
Correct. That's what pisses me off. But expands. Why? I don't want to see JMU
because we're still going to have Tulane and JMU in the play. They're still going to be in the playoffs.
Right. Keep it at 12 with big dogs.
Yeah.
Like
that's a whole.
Let Notre Dame and Vandy battle it out. Let Texas get in there. Like, I want to see that. I want to see those games. If you screw up in the beginning and you get hot at the end, like, let's see if you can go on a run. Did you peak late? Like, let's see that. I don't want to see a bloodbath.
What's crazy is like my brain a long time ago when I was playing like NCAA football, and I'm like, wait, there's 100. Like when I first understood what Division I football was, right, or sports in general, but let's focus on football. FBS, right?
FBS.
The BCS, right? So we grew up with the BCS era, and we were like, man, LSU's got a shot every year because we're LSU. And then it's like, wait, but like someone like Tulane or, UL Monroe, why are they never ranked? Like, why can't they, how is there 120, 130 teams and only 2 teams can play for a championship like that? And my young brain couldn't, like, I thought about that a long time ago, and I'm like, this is so messed up.
But at that time it meant something to play for those schools. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, we went to a bowl game. We were 11-1, and we went to the Independence Bowl.
So you get a Matt Forte from Tulane. It's like a fucking story. Like, dude came from Tulane.
But what are you really playing for?
Yeah, I know.
Like in high school, you had a shot. In high school, you had a 32-team playoff. You knew what it was. In the NFL, you have a legit playoff. College football,
it's about playing for a brand. It's about being part of the chance to win a championship if you're at the brand.
It's crazy.
If you're not in that league, though, and you're not in that tier, it's how do I get to the pros without transferring? I got to be a dog.
I want to play for a championship.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that now.
And I get it. It all has to do with money, like, duh. But it's just so stupid. Like, the fact that it took this long to get to even a – well, then the craziest thing – how stupid was a 14 playoff? Like, let's think about that.
14 playoff was dumb.
That was dumb.
It's not a playoff.
No. I mean, it worked. Like, it happened. It worked. That was stupid. And at least we have 12. And people that want to argue about 12 are only arguing because of teams like JMU and Tulane. I get it.
I think there's only a handful of teams this year that can pull it off. I think
that can actually win it.
That can win it. I think right now it's Indiana.
Ohio, I don't know. They lost their star D lineman.
Indiana. They got Mendoza, dude. Glue guy.
Yeah.
Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, Oregon, A&M. I think there's 5 teams that could win it. I think those are your teams. I don't think Bama's winning it this year. I think Ole Miss has a chance. I don't think Miami's doing it. I think those are your 5.
Let me see.
Yeah, check it out. Did we go through all our topics?
Yeah,
I don't think Tech's gonna do shit.
There was one thing I saw. Freeman to the Giants was one thing. I mean,
is that like someone saying it?
No. I'm just saying we had that as a note, but that would be if Notre Dame got into a coaching search.
Yeah,
at this point in the season.
Yeah,
and while Michigan and whatever else happens, like that would make this whole thing.
It's crazy.
Awesome.
Matt Campbell goes to Penn State.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that one.
Apparently Michigan was his dream job.
Oh, just missed it.
Just finally waits long
What if
enough.
he pulls to Kiffin and he like just jumps to
be great.
What else? Oh, Tyrann Mathieu. That was a topic.
Yeah, Tyrann's making his media rounds. And I think that's something we can talk about when we discuss, Frank Wilson's impact. You hire a Tyrann Mathieu on your staff, even if he's a damn analyst, and he's recruiting for you.
True.
You get New Orleans again.
True. See, that's what I was going to say about Frank. It sucks that I get it. You have pride and everything else, but if he could just be like, nah, I want to be recruited. Like, I just want to be front office recruit. Because I think that job is what Kiffin in his brain would be like, oh, he'd be perfect for this.
I think Frank thought he had a shot to be the head coach. And he's
before he lost.
I think he still thought there was a shot.
Before he lost to Oklahoma.
And when Lane got hired, he's like, okay, that's fine. But then the mental battle of being like, yeah, you're not going to be my running back coach either. I think there was
you're not that yet.
I think there may have been a little bit of fuck, quick reaction. And maybe now he's gotten over that. And it's like, yeah, I mean, maybe an off the field role is what's best. He's not going to think that though.
It would be. Think about that. If he was could go recruit Louisiana and not have to coach.
Dude.
And we could pay him what he's making.
I get it, man.
Pay him $1 million.
Yeah. It's an ego thing.
Right.
It's nothing to do with
I've been a head coach multiple places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves LSU.
Right.
Right.
He said it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He told me
he loves LSU.
That he loves
We know that.
And he would never do anything to hurt us.
But if he feels LSU doesn't love him back, he's out. That's just how that goes.
Yeah. Well, someone's going to hire him.
Yeah. Texas courting him. Ole Miss is courting him.
Tulane could have,
as a head coach.
That's what I'm saying, as a head coach. The Tyrann Mathieu stuff, though, the funniest one was at Bryce Underwood. He trying to sun you. You're not your own man. Fuck what he got going. He barely fuck with LSU too. With how they did him.
Hold on, what are you reading?
You didn't see this one? Sorry.
Is that like a fan replying to Matthew?
To where he was like, come home, we'll welcome you with open arms, right?
Yeah.
And he says this, and Tyrann's like, what rock this guy lives under. I still forever LSU. I can't think of many who champion their school more than me. Yeah. I am Louisiana, son. Never forget it.
He's the best.
I love it.
He's the best. I want nothing more than Tyrann Mathieu to be a coach on the staff.
Yeah. I think he will
no idea what he could coach.
He will get his opportunity. He will be, I mean, he was on the roster for the Saints earlier this year. Like, he will get his opportunity somewhere soon. He obviously wants to do it. Have you seen his clips, his little podcast clips he does? I enjoy listening to some of those stories.
No, he's great. I think he's posturing for a position for sure. He's making his rounds on Feinbaum today, talking about the Honey Badger nickname. I mean, he's not going out of his way to like.
Speaking of coaches on the carousels, how about Ed doing his usual once a year? Once a year, let me wear my Roback shirt and go on a popular podcast and talk about how crazy I am and about the 2019 year and how we got Joe.
Yeah.
And how we're paying through the back door, not the front door.
It was fine, but I'm like, I've heard this.
I've heard the exact story. Like, and it's just
Taylor Lewan's like, I've never heard this.
Yeah, this is the coolest thing ever.
It's like, I've heard all this.
Yeah, I think he still wants to coach and no one's calling him. So he's like, hey, agent, like, where can I go? Oh, you go with Bus on the Boys.
Yeah. Good for him. All right, who's winning the Heisman? Mendoza? Got to be. Right?
Yeah, Mendoza's the favorite. Where's the numbers? The last numbers I had were he's minus 1,200. So it's like he's obviously winning it. And I think I texted you guys, like, could you imagine him and Diego Pavia hanging out in New York?
Yeah, polar opposites.
Like, what do you think? Like, what's
Fernando's
Diego telling?
Prepping.
What do you think Diego's telling him? Hey man, let's go out with these girls, like, dude.
Yeah.
And what do you think Fernando's response is? Does he start like crying? Does he?
Nah, man. We've got who do they have? Who do they have in the second round?
That's true. They have a bye. They're playing Alabama or Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good game. It's going to be all red. We know it.
Alabama, Oklahoma's going to be a good game. At Oklahoma.
You're going to have back-to-back Reds.
Ty Simpson with a back strain. If you saw that, herniated disc. So that'll be interesting.
I'm all over Oklahoma. That minus 1.5, that's fishy.
Go up.
Oklahoma's defense has been playing so good.
So Texas Tech has a bye.
Hold on, let me share it so that the people at home don't
start yelling at you.
Start yelling.
Barking. James Madison and Oregon's a bloodbath. Like Oregon, Texas Tech round 2.
That'll be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game. I'm not a Tech guy, dude. I think way overhyped. They're good. They're good. They're not number 4.
Yeah, I think that their defense is surprising.
And you know the only team that beat them? Sam Levitt.
That is their only loss.
Bama, Oklahoma is going to be a great game. I do think Oklahoma pulls it off, and you're going to have Oklahoma, Indiana, which you got to go Indiana there. Good game.
Oklahoma, Indiana. I think, that's where I'm like, dude, if Oklahoma's defense, they've been playing lights out. Like, I don't know how much you got from watching the LSU game.
Watching the LSU game was like, but they're playing in a tornado. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we can take. But also they showed a weakness. They showed that, like, they're
beatable, though.
If they're not on, they suck.
And I guess, like, LSU's defense showed up against them, and I know we're pretty good. I think Indiana's defense is really good. So, like, and they have a much better offense than I think Indiana's offense is better than Bama and LSU.
If Indiana plays like they played against Ohio State, they're beating anybody.
They're beating everybody.
Like, Mendoza was on the freaking money, dude. There was not a pass that he threw that I'm like, holy shit. It was not. There was not a single one that wasn't on the money.
So you think so then you could have an Indiana-Oregon rematch.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
I think that is what you're looking at, is an Oregon-Indiana rematch. I think Oregon could get that. I don't know.
Let's look at the bottom half here. So you're going to have, I think Tulane beats Ole Miss.
That'd be nuts.
I think that happens.
Either way, Georgia.
And then Georgia's going to steamroll Tulane.
Georgia's going to roll. A&M, Ohio State.
You think A&M beats Miami?
I don't think it's. I think that
like they beat them like you're that confident.
No, I'm not. But I think
the 11 o'clock kick is ridiculous.
Ooh,
But it's at home.
Changes things for me. That changes things.
The schedule sucks.
I think a night game at Kyle Field with that team, man, that'd be hard to beat. 11 o'clock.
Dude, that's dragging to Christmas.
Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's interesting. No, but I've got A&M. I think there's a chance, but I would bet on A&M. So Ohio State A&M will be a game.
Yeah, that'll be a good game.
That'll be a good game.
That would be a good game. I think Ohio State would be favored. Ohio State's healthy, right?
Yeah.
Like they were pretty healthy last week.
Let's just say we kind of go chalk, and it's Ohio State, Georgia versus Indiana, Oregon.
Yeah, I like that. It sucks because it's like, oh, that's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever.
It would be cool to see a run from somebody. So if you had, and I'm not talking Tulane, but I'm talking if you could bet on somebody to make a run to the semis, who would you put? I think it's got to be someone in the bottom bracket. I think it's
Georgia.
Oh, at 3, yeah.
Georgia's playing here.
Yeah.
Because they're beating Ole Miss or Tulane.
I think A&M's that team that could make a run and surprise people. I don't think they could win it all, but I think they could get in the semis.
It's crazy. You could have Georgia A&M, or you could have see if it's not, or Georgia, Ohio State. All those are good games. It'd be crazy to see Ohio State, Indiana in the championship.
The big curveball would be if Texas Tech actually did something.
I don't want to see Texas Tech. I don't want to see them do anything.
I would love to see it. I don't think it's going to happen. Just something different.
I'm fine with them beating Miami. You want them to beat Ohio State?
I said Texas Tech.
Oh, I thought you said A&M.
Yeah, I said it'd be crazy. Like the crazy thing would be is if Texas Tech went on.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I don't want A&M to do it.
I thought you said A&M. If Texas Tech's in the championship, whatever, like cool. The only issue with that is like they're going to start pulling in some
for sure
huge recruits, which I think affects Texas and A&M more than it does us.
Absolutely,
but
where we at time wise on the podcast?
1:15.
Okay, so we can trickle out whenever.
There was our game.
Yeah.
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah, LSU.
I didn't even know who we were playing.
Playing Houston. Houston's actually favored in this game.
I wouldn't doubt it. Although it's an audition for Lane to see some guys. Be like, are you going to be part of the squad or not?
When would we start to know if there's like opt-outs?
Of the bowl game?
Yeah. Like,
what's the date of the bowl game? What'd you say?
The 27th. It's the Saturday after Christmas.
I'd say Christmas week. We'll see opt-outs.
Yeah, Houston -3. The total's 41.5. That's crazy. Who's going to play quarterback? I know Juwan. That we didn't really talk much about him transferring out.
Him and Ahmad Bro. Bro's going to be a dog at Tulane.
That's where he's going?
I don't know. He just looks like someone that would be a dog at like a Tulane.
Do you think no shot he goes like to a conference?
Yeah, no, there's a shot.
I'm sad to see him go. I liked him.
I'm sad to see him go too, but like you've got some dogs coming in, and you got to think that they're going to want some dogs in the portal to usher in that freshman line.
Yeah.
So
I know, but it would have been nice to keep. It would have been nice to keep someone to like. I know we have Relaford, but that's an outside guy. Like.
Yeah, we got Walter Mathis. Hey, 91's a good number.
You're right. We don't have to see, what was it, 16? What number did he change to?
16.
Yeah, we don't have to see that garbage.
Cool tattoos.
Maybe Lane will be the coach that stops allowing these crazy numbers on defense. And you think he messes with 18 and 7? We didn't even think about that.
I think year one he does.
Mess with it?
No, like
he's like, let's do it.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how many people are in his ear that he's listening to. I also think the players could have a voice in that too. Be like, hey, we want to keep this going. He'll listen to that. Although if you pull in like a massive transfer class and it's all these like people from out of nowhere, He's probably like, whatever.
I think the numbers should go this way. I think why can't the previous number 18s and previous number 7s vote on their?
Didn't that used to be just handed down?
I think so.
I mean, Mock gave it to Hester, right?
Yeah, it was like a player to player thing.
Mm-hmm. Who knows? Well, we have to wait another week for games, right? Or we have some.
So there's one.
We have some bowls.
No, we have Army Navy.
So we got Army Navy this weekend, and then the playoffs start on Friday, right?
And the awards are this weekend.
But then next week, when do games start?
The games. Let's see.
When do the games begin? Next week.
13. Yeah. The first. Oh, there is a. That's
Tuesday.
Oh yeah, Troy. Saturday. No, there is a game. The Buckle Up LA Bowl. Oh, the Bucked Up LA
Boise,
Bowl.
Washington plays, so you get to see DeMau. Wow.
Where's the New Orleans Bowl? I thought that was always one of the first ones. Let's see. Veterans Bowl is Tuesday, Wednesday. Where's the New Orleans Bowl?
Don't worry about it. We're drifting.
Huh.
All right, let's end it while we're hot.
Is that it?
I think we're good. We'll be back next week. Appreciate everybody here. Till next time. Over and out.
Cross the street from your storefront cemetery. Hear me hailing from inside and realize I am the touch clear. You ain't no ecstasy. You are all we might be. Up on the same flash, staring at the sun. My voice, savoring now, staying in the sea. Oh, I'm